Rest is a thing that was always a hard topic for me. I lived years of my life being lazy and unproductive, playing video games, smoke, big, fat, blunt, chilling, just chilling. And because of that, because of my bad decisions, when my life got worse and worse, my health got worse, and I felt worse, I got into self-improvement to fix what I fucked. I wanted to get what I lost back, so I started to work, and basically only work. Everything that I was doing was only productive stuff that will bring me the fruits that I will harvest in the future. But because of that, I got into this strange hamster wheel trap. And because of that, I wasn't even that productive. It was like working more and more and more, building it up, and at some point I just crashed. I just had burnout. I had to chill, for example, the whole weekend and then go back to what I was doing again. I realized that I have to fix this issue, and I found this book, Rest, by Alex Soojung-Kim, PhD. By the way, I started to learn Japanese lately. Please let me know how does it sound and if I can be a Vegeta dubbing actor. You might say, what the fuck, bro? Who would read a book about how to rest? Just smoke a blunt and play Call of Duty. But neither of these bring you any rest really, because playing Call of Duty is demanding. The same comes to smoking weed. It just pumps up dopamine into your brain, and after that you have to rest to get it to the normal balanced levels. So
you stupid,
it doesn't work. So the first great quote, the first idea that really changed my mindset about all of this is that rest is not work's adversary. They are more like partners. They complement and complete each other. So you cannot work well without resting well. And it works both ways. You will not rest well if you didn't work well before. I tested out it on myself to find like a sweet spot. How much amount of rest do I really need? So during the Christmas, I said to myself, okay, I will just chill, watch Dragon Ball, Kid Buu Saga, Goku Black Saga, and Tournament of Power Saga. So I was just chilling, eating peanut butter sandwiches for a day. I wanted to test out if the day after, so the second day of Christmas, I will want to rest still and do nothing. I will not go to the gym as it's closed, so I wanted to watch the new season of Rick and Morty. But after a couple of hours, I was feeling tired of resting. I knew that this is not something that I should do that often without putting the work that would make this rest really worth it. The author is bringing a lot of things that you maybe didn't think as rest before, didn't label it as rest before. These things are exercise, sleep, naps, and deep play. Exercise was always something that was in my life since like forever, either if it was like playing football, exercising on a gym, doing martial arts, yoga, swimming. I did it all, and it always helped me to release stress, to get more into the relaxed state, to get the emotions that are in my body, to get them out, to let go of all of this shit that is in my system. But it's also a great way to just forget about everything, go for example for a run, not think about your problems. And a lot of times while you are doing this stuff, and it happens for me a lot in a gym, I just come up with ideas for new videos, for what I should do next in my life. Let your subconscious mind to do the work for you while you are doing the other stuff. I was exercising just to do the work, just to be healthier person. I was focused on the outcome, not the thing itself, and I wasn't doing the exercises that were that enjoyable for me. Another thing, and I got into this trap too, first of all, it's like a prideful thing at some point, because you are such a hard-working person, you do that much. It's funny because back in the history, it was the one that was hard-working that was a peasant. It was someone from the lower place in social hierarchy. It was the kings that were just chilling and doing nothing, only just pointing what has to be done. Nowadays, the hustle culture tells us it's a great thing to work hard, to kill yourself by doing the hard work. No pain, no gain, and something like that. I got into this trap a little bit too, but what holded me more was, I think, unconscious fear and acting from scarcity. What do I mean? It's like acting from a fear of losing the opportunity, fear of missing out. It's like if there's a girl that you really like and you fear that someone else will take her away from you, you will start acting from scarcity, from lack. It's not an abundance mindset, and because of that, you start acting needy. And paradoxically, she starts to despise you more and more. And I think this is the same with work and rest. If you will force it too much, if you will want something way too much without giving yourself time to rest, to chill, to rethink some stuff, to make your subconscious mind work for you and do the job for you while you are resting, and you act from scarcity, you get a lot less results. And this is really a mindset thing, because you have to like let go and believe and trust that everything will work out and not cling to it that much from scarcity that you will lose something. Oh no, if I will not do that, I will lose this opportunity, something like that. This also works in a way on a subconscious level that you are not there yet. You have to force yourself, you have to work harder to get to a point where you want to be. What does it mean? It reinforces the fact that you are not already there. And this is nothing else but the hamster wheel trap that I mentioned earlier, and you will never leave this hamster wheel trap by acting like that. Another one, sleep and naps. So when it comes to sleep, I found a really easy method for myself. I just go to bed 9 hours before I want to wake up, because it will take me from 5 to maybe 20 sometimes minutes to fall asleep. And to not sleep too much, I just put my alarm to wake me up in 9 hours, but most often I just wake up before that. If you're interested more into fixing your sleep, check my free ebook about increasing your testosterone, and I talk about sleeping patterns and how to fix them in this free ebook too. Naps were always a part of my life too, and I started to treat them even more seriously right now after reading this book. If you live like a 9 to 5 job lifestyle, or you are a student, you probably start your day in the morning, and on the afternoons you have like a little bit of crash after you eat, after you were studying or working. And then I think is the best time for most of the people to take a nap. What I do is just put an alarm for 1 hour. There are a lot of variations that you can try, and I tried it too. Sometimes I even take a quick 5 to 10 minutes nap when I just lay down to meditate and I'm really tired. I will wake up in 5-10 minutes, and it works too. And naps are like having a second sleep over again, waking up over again and start your morning over again. Not sure if that's true, but I read somewhere that Leonardo da Vinci was doing his work for 2 to 4 hours, going to sleep, 2 to 4 hours, going to sleep, and he was just living like that. So whatever floats your boat. And the last type of rest that author mentions is deep play. And what it really is, it's something that doesn't feel like work, but it is cognitively demanding activity. For me right now, it's learning Japanese, because I do it using the Busu app. So it's like a gamified version of learning. For me, it's editing my YouTube videos. Doing this, just recording, feels more like work, because I have to really focus, really think about what I'm doing, really structure the story that I'm providing you with. And editing is just having fun, looking for memes, looking for funny videos, just sitting in front of my computer and laughing my ass off, trying to provide the best entertainment for you. It might be an interesting fact, and you may didn't know that, but Tolkien wasn't primarily a writer, a fantasy writer. Lord of the Rings was his fun project, his deep play project, that he just started to cultivate some kind of hobby for himself, and he created a fucking masterpiece and whole universe from just a hobby project, deep play activity. So there we go. And going for walks. There is a really easy way to realize how much of a profit can simply going for a walk bring you. Try this by starting doing the project that you are focused on, or learning that you have to do, or the work that you are doing. Stop it for like 10 minutes, go for a walk, and go back to this topic. You will either find out solutions to the problem while you are on the walk, and they will come up by themselves into your mind, or you will just go back and do the work that was hard and overwhelming and frustrating before, and it will be just easy because you did let your subconscious mind to do the work for you. Productive men work smarter, not harder, but creative men doesn't work at all. It means that you should aim to do the work that is like a play for you, that brings you joy, that you find fulfillment doing, and because of that you will not work a day of your life. It's a little cheesy, but you get the idea. And for the end, two great quotes, I think, from Sun Tzu, the author of Art of War, and Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary Japanese swordsman and philosopher. First of them is, "It is the unemotional, reserved, calm, detached warrior who wins, not the hothead seeking vengeance and not the ambitious seeker of fortune." And another one from Miyamoto Musashi, "Both in fighting and in everyday life, you should be determined through calm." So stay calm, keep on doing the work, but do not be so fixated and forceful about it, and I think it will improve your life a lot. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one. See ya.